What's up, everybody? It's Mike the Tour Guide with a little more evidence, or I guess visual evidence that water has kind of creeped into seeds where it doesn't need to be. I made another video. I made it yesterday. It's supposed to come out today. I kind of squeezed it in some of the other stuff that I was going to be putting out. But here's another one. So, if you look at the image on the left, the old image, it just so happens that it's where I stopped when I took the image, but you can see there is land underneath my player icon, and on the right hand image, the new one that I just took today, there is no land. And there's a couple more places that I didn't put a circle over. Go ahead and pause the video, I guess. The black marks are stuff that when I was clipping the image out, I guess they didn't get highlighted. So I guess ignore those areas. I don't remember what was there. There's on the left image, you can see that the black image on the right, the one that's further up on the page, there was land. It looks like there's some land there and it's about the same size, so that's all good. But, pause this real quick and just see if you can see other places that I don't have circled where there's water that is not on the first image. And the second image is, let me pull it up. The first circle is pretty obvious. The one with number 1 on the left, you can see kind of like near to the right of the mushroom island. There's not, it's like a semicircle now as opposed to a full circle, and it stretched, the area below it, which looks like some hills, just based on the color, doesn't extend as far up. So there's kind of like, water came in between or right off of a mountain. I don't know if that's what the deal is. I don't know if that's why it's occurring. It's kind of like in the other video I did, I described it as like you're trying to drink a milkshake that's really thick, and you try to suck the milkshake up into your straw really hard and your cheeks kind of squeeze in. It seems like that's kind of what's happening. Things just kind of shrink up. If you look at the bigger circle, it kind of overlaps on the other one. And at first I didn't do that specifically, but I think after I had done it, I kind of looked at it, and there might have been a reason for it. Yeah, I don't know. The images are smushed together. I can't really remember. Yeah, if you look more towards the bottom of it, near where the snow is, and then you look at the right, outside of the circle on the right at the bottom, there's not land where there should be. So, but back to the image on the right, if you look at the right hand side, not all the way over, but almost over, the larger section of water, that's really obvious. That's like, let me move in. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a couple chunks worth of water, it looks like, that was added. And there's kind of like there's a lake on the image that is not, so to the circle number 1, there's a lake, and there's not one on the other one. Let's see. There's a bunch more. Once again, just, pause the video and play Where's the Water? There's definitely a lot more water. And one thing I did in the video yesterday, I should have done today, was move my player to the same spot, so you can kind of get a perspective, especially with the numbers at the top of the screen. It was interesting to see how there was stuff, how everything lined up. Like, the the number for the X coordinate was the same, so you could tell like how the land protruded through it or didn't. But anyway, I mean, here it's right there. I mean, it's sometimes it's more hidden than others, but if you look close enough, I mean, there's a pretty significant more amount of water. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. If you look towards the bottom of the screen on the right, there's a lake that wasn't there before. I mean, that's easily a chunk, maybe 2 chunks worth of water that wasn't there. So, more visual evidence. This is for everybody, kind of like a heads up, but it's also, I think I might open up a ticket with Mojang and submit this as kind of like the visual that they can look at to see exactly what I'm talking about. So, I don't know. Give me your thoughts in the comments section if you're noticing this. I sure did. You know, I started to go back and look at old versus new images because when I was looking at seeds, it was just like when TU31 came out. It was like, something just doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right to me. So, I don't know. Let me know. And until next time, have fun.